Hey everybody, we are in Game 3 between Lanier and Posse G, CALLOUS Invitational 3 upper bracket. I'm going to say real quick and then we can get to the action for you guys to check out the description, join the CALLOUS Invitational 3 Discord server, check out the CALLOUS Invitational 3 thread, and consider donating to this tournament any amount of money. 10 bucks, 20 bucks, anything helps. It would support me, it would support the tour, it would support the community, and this tour is what it is because of the generous donations of people like you. So definitely consider, if you have any amount of money to spare and if you've been enjoying this tournament, throwing us a bone and making this tour even better. Alrighty, Lanier and Posse G in action. Game 3 here. Winner starts out 2-0. Great place to be. Loser knocked down relatively early in the tournament into that lower bracket. Let's get to it. Lanier for the third and final time is on the bottom. He's got a Coon. Posse G is topside with a Zapdos. Obviously, that favors the electric type, and Lanier switches back to Blissey here. It is a turn 1 Thunder Wave that is going to connect with Bliss. Here is Lax, one of the best and most reliable Bliss counters, but Bliss does not stay in. Lanier instead has a Venusaur, and he's going to connect on the first attempt with the 75% accurate Sleep Powder, the victim being the Lax. T-Tar comes in to establish Sand, and a Sleep Turn is killed off by the Lax. Lax has to be careful here for a variety of reasons, and he does get out of the way. Swampert comes in. Crunch here, 31%, and a Specs drop. Gotta make Posse nervous about a possible HP Grass, which would easily kill him now with that Specs drop. But he switches out, and Posse does protect, not only for lefties, but to scout it. But it turns out to be a wasted protect as Fortress comes in and might get free spikes off here. Magneton comes in. This is a dangerous situation for both. Fortress will have Earthquake, but it has to survive first. There's HP Fire, and there is the Earthquake. So the trade is going to be the Magneton in exchange for very heavy damage on the Fortress, who's going to have a hard time from here on out doing much of anything. Zapdos comes in to threaten to finish it off. Blissey the obvious switch here, and it is just a straightforward Thunderbolt that would have killed the Fortress. Instead, it lands on Bliss. It does 21%, and Posse probably has to switch out here. Metagross comes in, steps on spikes in doing so. S-Toss, and Meta does have leftovers, we find out. Coon comes in. That was the lead poke for Lanier. Meteor Mash, not super heavy damage, 23% thanks to the water resistance. However, an attack raise comes down. That's got to make Lanier a little bit nervous. He's going to stay in and surf it anyway, 46%. And it turns out to just be a trade with Explosion. It crit, but it's irrelevant, and it's just a trade. We've got ourselves a 4-5 situation with Lanier ahead, but he does have that very low Fortress here. Last poke for Posse G revealed. It is T-Tar. Bulky Water is down for Lanier. This could be a real problem. It's a DD-Tar, the exact set that Posse needs. DD Lum is going to get out of the way of Thunder Wave here. Lanier actually might be in trouble here with his Bulky Water down. Rock Slide with a flinch is real bad, and he does get the flinch that he needs. That's going to prevent Lanier from getting a life-saving Thunder Wave off. This is reminding me already of Game 1 in which Posse swept him with a DD-Tar. Could that happen twice? Here comes Flygon as a secondary check to T-Tar, but it's Ice Beam Tar! That's going to catch Lanier off guard. I don't know if that was dumb luck or a metagame call. Flygon has not seen a lot of love in this tournament, but it's a Pokemon that Lanier likes more than most people, and Posse is going to come prepared. Lanier is going to temporarily stop the bleeding via a roar, but Posse looks like he's in really good shape to win this game and get the upset, if you want to call it that, against Lanier. 4-3 situation, keeping in mind that of the 3 for Lanier, the Fortress is low as fuck and the T-Tar is at 1%. So this is really looking bad. An insult to injury. A Leech Seed is going to miss for Lanier. I don't know that that's make or break, but he really is not in a position to afford much more bad luck after the position that he's already in. Maybe the key to beating Lanier is to bring a DD-Tar with a special move. DD-Tar with HP Grass swept him in Game 1, and DD-Tar with HP Ice didn't quote-quote sweep him per se, but it essentially has won this Game 3 for Posse, it looks like. Does not help that Lanier has missed another leech seed and can't seem to get out of his own way here, but I really don't know how much it matters. I think it is accelerating the inevitable at this point. He finally lands the leech seed, but I just don't know how Lanier could come back from this position. I think the answer is he can't. He goes to Fori here. Insta-dead to Thunderbolt. Lanier down to 2 pokes, both of which are low. Venusaur comes in, is going to get a little bit higher with Leech Seed, but Lanier just seems so far behind at this point. I don't know how he could come back in this situation. Sleeping Lax comes in. And full power for Lanier. Again, not what he needs, given how bad his position already was. Lax is going to wake up, and it's going to boom, and that leaves Lanier with a 1% T-Tar and nothing more. Or 7%, I lied, I forgot lefties. But Zapdos is going to come in, it's going to be faster, and I somehow suspect Thunderbolt will be strong enough to get the job done. Down goes the T-Tar, and down goes Lanier. Posse G pulls off the upset and takes out the player that has been historically the best player in this tournament over the past 2 years. DD Tower with Grass and then DD Tower with Ice, respectively, both do major damage to Lanier and expose a potential vulnerability in Lanier's team preferences. It is possible that other opponents in future rounds are going to take note of this and bring DD Towers with special attacks against Lanier. That is an eye-opener and a well-deserved win via good play and good prep for Posse G, who's going to be 2-0 in this tour, and Lanier early on is going to dip into the lower bracket. Upset here, but well-deserved for Posse G, and very much something that is going to shape the tide of this tournament going forward. I hope you guys enjoyed, for sure. Even Lanier acknowledging in the comment, you caught me with HP Grass on tower and Ice Beam on tower as well. Yeah, hey, he sure did. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thumbs up if you did. I really appreciate any comments that you guys want to leave. I appreciate thumbs up on these videos, and I really, really appreciate your subscription. I don't actually care if you watch my videos after you subscribe. You can just like subscribe and turn off notifications, but it makes me feel better if I have more subscribers, so please do consider doing that. Alrighty, friends, that's it for the night. Hope you enjoyed it all. I will see you guys next time. The tournament is really heating up. Can't wait to see more. Talk to you guys soon.